Hello fellow mystics, welcome back to my channel, Diaries of a Lunar Soul. Okay, so this is going to be a very interesting reading because as I was meditating, because I normally meditate before doing the reading, as I had planned to do this reading. Okay, so this reading is a chakra reading, clearing your chakras, or unblocking your chakras, or just having a conversation with your chakras. And we have very many chakras, but the ones that are most prominent are the 7 chakras that we know of. Those are the energy centers in our body. That is the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. Okay, and anyway, so I'd planned to do this reading, and I was feeling okay. I was completely okay. I've slept well. I'm just from waking up, but I had a good night's sleep, so my body was fresh. But then for some reason I just felt like doing this chakra reading because in my last full moon energy reading, we saw that the masculine and the feminine energies within us, the masculine was sort of completing a phase of having low self-esteem, and the feminine was completing a phase of having self-doubt. And I'll put a link to that reading here. So because of that, those are very important phases in their lives that are ending. And usually with endings, there's a beginning. And that transformation from the ending to a new beginning, it takes a really huge toll on your body, on our bodies, because our bodies are the physical vessels of our spirit. So we have to take care of them. And that energy shift, that completion of those phases in their life, in the feminine and the masculine energies. And remember, when I'm speaking about feminine and masculine energies, I'm talking about the energies within us, the yin and yang energies. Anyway, so that shift is taking a huge toll on our bodies. And for me, for sure, like my body has been giving me those signs of there's a lot happening inside of you and you need to take care of your body better. You need to nurture yourself. And so before this reading, like I said, I was feeling okay. I was energized. But then as I was meditating on the energy of the collective, tapping into the energy of the collective, all of a sudden, like I just got a headache, a really, really strong headache. And then also started feeling like I can't breathe. Like I can't breathe properly. Like I just wanted air. And that's sort of me picking up the energy of the collective. And I'm sensing that that's because some of you have been overworking your bodies. Okay? You're overworking yourselves, whether it's at work, whether it's at school, or your home duties. Simply put, the energy that I was feeling, that feeling of not being able to breathe properly. And even now I still can't sort of breathe properly, but it's okay. It's gonna resolve itself, and it's just a download from my guides. So that feeling of not being able to breathe properly, and then the random headache from nowhere, that's the masculine and the feminine energies are pushing too much. They're trying too hard to accomplish tasks in their lives, whatever task that is. You're doing too much. So it makes so much sense why I felt called to do this reading, yeah? Because this reading will help you re-energize your chakras and rebalance them. And also the conversations we're going to have with these chakras are going to tell you which energy centers are blocked. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull 2 cards asking the divine feminine energy and the divine masculine energy to tell us which chakra is blocked in the divine feminine and the masculine energy, the yin and yang energies within us. So remember, this is a general reading, so some messages may not resonate, but I have a very strong feeling that if you felt called to tap into this reading or to check this video, then it means your guides wanted you to take away, even if it's one message from what comes through. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so anyway, my point of this was, before this reading, I literally had to take a step back, go outside, breathe in fresh air, and just like calm myself down and my body. And now I'm okay. I can do the reading. So even for you guys, before you watch this reading, I'd like you to sort of balance your energy. And I have a short 15-minute Reiki healing meditation session on my channel. So just go there, listen to that 15-minute session, Reiki healing session, and then come back to this reading. And that will make your body be able to better integrate the lessons that are coming through, because as I've said, your body is one of the most important assets. Actually, it is the most important asset you have here on earth, because it's the portal. It allows your spirit to experience your human life. Yeah, so you need to really take care of your body. So if you've been overworking, guys, just chill out a little bit. Like, even if it means taking 20 minutes off your normal routine to just go outside and breathe in the fresh air, yeah, like I did, do that. Okay, right. So I'm going to be using an interesting spread. So I have a list here of what I'm just chakra tarot reading spread. It says the different things and stuff like that. So if you see me referring to my iPad, and I'm just looking at that. Right, so let's begin. I'm assuming you've already done your balancing, you've listened to that Reiki healing session, and now you're ready. I'm still feeling a little bit all over the place, and I guess that's just the energy of the collective, but I can hack it. Right, so let's start with your root chakra. And the root chakra, the conversation we're going to have with your root chakra is, what childhood issue is currently affecting you? And your root chakra is what keeps you grounded. Yeah, and I've done a reading about the inner child and how the inner child allows you to enjoy life and not take life so seriously, like the way some of you are overworking. So what childhood issue is currently affecting you? And the Hierophant just jumped up. Okay, do I want to pull out all the cards? No, you know what, we're going to pull the cards as we go along. Okay, so let's pick another deck. I'm going to have a conversation with your root chakra as I go along, and the Ace of Swords as the clarifier. So what childhood issue is affecting you right now? The Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. Let me just tune into this energy, and then I'll explain what I'm getting. Okay, so it's exactly what I've said just before this reading, that some of you are overworking yourselves. Yeah, you've been taught from when you're a child. See this picture, this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords card is a card of getting through, like getting what you want, but you get what you want out of hard work. Like you've really worked hard to get what you want, like hard work. Yeah, that's the Ace of Swords card. And then the Hierophant is all about traditions, like set traditions, rules, laws, regulations, following rules, and there are certain things you cannot do, there are certain things you can do, or this is how you're supposed to do things and stuff. Yeah, so when it's paired here with the Ace of Swords, the message coming through is the childhood issue affecting you is you've been brought up thinking that the only way you can achieve what you want in life is through hard work. Okay, and that is a very good principle. Of course, it's a very good principle. You need to get stability. Like I said, we are spirits experiencing a human life, and part of a human life is we need to work to sustain ourselves. Yeah, financially and emotionally and physically. Like you need to work. Yeah, but then this is a belief that is so ingrained in you that you feel like if you're not working hard, then you're being lazy. You're being lazy. And the problem with this is that some of you have become workaholics in the process. Like you've become sticklers for rules. Like it's very hard for you guys to, you're very sort of rigid in your way of thinking when it comes to hard work. Like, you don't believe that sometimes as with a strike of lightning, luck, you have a hard time believing that luck is on your side. Yeah, because like, you never know when the lightning will strike in this card, right? You never know when the lightning will strike, and to me that means luck. So some of you have a hard time believing in luck. You have a hard time believing that sometimes some things can come to you without you even having to work hard, because you're just lucky. Yeah, you're just lucky. And with the Hierophant here, I'm getting the sense of Spirit just giving you blessings. Yeah, you have a hard time believing that blessings can occur in your life, because you feel like you need to work really, really hard to get what you want. So that's the childhood issue that is currently affecting you, and that's why some of you have been overworking yourselves. But the problem is, when you overwork yourself, your body, of course, takes a toll. You get burnout. And one of the inner childhood wounds, if you watch that reading, I'll link it somewhere here, is that when the inner child is not allowed to play, when you work and you don't play, then the inner child starts to cause havoc in your life. They start self-sabotaging. You start self-sabotaging your projects. So things which you need to do, like when you, like let's say for example, you have an assignment to complete by Friday, and it's Thursday. Your inner child, when you don't allow your inner child to play, yeah, when you don't allow it to play, to not focus so much on the realities of the world and the duties of the world, on that Thursday, before you submit your assessment, your inner child will be like, nope, I'm not going to do anything. You'll start procrastinating at the worst time. When you don't need to procrastinate, your inner child will start making you procrastinate, because it's trying to get your attention. It's throwing a tantrum. It wants to play, but you're not allowing it to play. So when the inner child is neglected, when that part of you that likes playing is neglected, that's when you start feeling those emotions of procrastination start coming up. And procrastination comes up at the worst times, when you really do need to hand in an assignment, when you really do need to finish a work project. That's when procrastination comes in. I really would urge you to go and listen to that inner child reading. You'll get way more information there. So the issue affecting your root chakra right now is you're overworking yourself. You'll soon get to burnout if you don't take a step back. Okay, just take a step back. You need to start letting go of that idea that you need to work hard for you to get anything in your life. It's true, working hard is good, but sometimes you also need to be 50-50. Allow the universe to give you and you give back. The law of receive and give. So far, most of you are just focusing on giving, and not allowing yourself to receive. And the message I'm getting here is your yin energy is sort of, you're not focusing on your yin energy, because the yang energy is the one that goes out, yeah, takes action, giving. The yang energy is the giving energy, and then the yin energy is the receiving energy. So you're operating too much in your yang energy when you're overworking yourself, and you've neglected your yin energy. That's what your root chakra is saying. So you guys need to work on your yin energy, going more with the flow, trusting that sometimes a stroke of luck will come from nowhere, believing in the impossible. Okay, ask the universe for a blessing. Ask the universe to give you luck. Tell the universe, hey, I'm so tired, I can't keep working like this, I need a break. Like, I just need, even if it's a day break, so give me a blessing. If it's because you're worried about money, tell the universe to show you a way to make money less effortlessly. Okay, and there are ways you can win the lottery. Right? Okay, so let's move on to the sacral chakra. So for the sacral chakra, I'll ask, what emotion are you bottling up inside? And the sacral chakra is all about, the sacral chakra is where your creativity stirs up. That's your creativity energy center. Okay, when your sacral chakra is working perfectly, then you find that you have very brilliant ideas, creative ideas. Okay, so I didn't even shuffle, but that just jumped up. 2 of Pentacles. What emotion are you bottling up inside? Interestingly enough, this 2 of Pentacles are kind of juggling too many things at once. So it's in sync with what came up in the root chakra conversation, that as much as you're working hard, some of you deep down, you just feel like, I'm so tired of trying to hold these balls up. Like, once I'm done with this one, another one comes up. Once I'm done with this one, like, when will I have my hands free to focus on the things that I love, like to play? So that's the emotion that's bottling up inside of you. You actually do want to play. You want a break. You want to go on a holiday of some sort, because the 2 of Pentacles is also a card of not taking life so seriously. So that's the emotion you're bottling up inside. As much as you're overworking yourself, deep down, you actually also just want a break. Yeah. See, the Ace of Pentacles. You want to do something different. You want to change your energy. You want to be more playful when it comes to work. Yeah. Because the Ace of Pentacles card it's a work card, like, and sometimes usually means a breakthrough when it comes to material abundance, financial, or just anything tangible, material abundance, wealth. Yeah, you want a breakthrough. You're so tired. Are you seeing he's holding 1 pentacle, but then here this person is holding 2? Yeah. So the message here is your sacral chakra, the emotion you're bottling up inside, is that you really just, there's a creative project that you want to focus on. This one thing that you're holding here, see that one thing? There's a creative project that you want to focus on, and you're certain that creative project will bring you material abundance. It will give you stability. Yeah. But then you have so many duties and tasks to complete in the background that it's not giving you time to focus on your creative project, your hobby, your passion. So the emotion you're bottling up inside is that you feel stuck doing the human duties. Yeah. Like, you feel like you're just juggling so many things and you don't have enough time to just play and focus on your hobbies and your passion. See, this kid is sort of like in the nature, just discovering. Yeah, it's like she's discovered something, her passion, her hobby. Yeah, but then this guy here looks so worried, like, oh my god, I don't want to drop the ball. So you feel like your creativity is sort of stunted because you have so many work duties in your life, and that's the emotion you're bottling up in your sacral chakra. But the message, the guidance message here from your sacral chakra is, you're the one putting yourself in this position, sort of. Okay, yes, there are things that you need to do, but like I said at the beginning of this reading, just force yourself, get out of this mentality. You see this root chakra mentality that we saw, where you've been brought up thinking that hard work is the only way you can achieve abundance or wealth or prosperity in your life. Your sacral chakra is saying, if you get out of that mentality, yeah, if you get out of this, seeing both of them are Ace of Swords, this is the root chakra. If you get out of this mentality where you think only hard work can give you the prosperity you want, and you move into this mindset here of discovery, just enjoying. Between these two cards, which one looks like they're enjoying themselves, sort of like this one, right? Yeah. So you just need to shift your mindset, shift your perspective. Even if it's just for 20 minutes each day, tell yourself, for 20 minutes I'm going to focus on something that I love. Yes, I have human duties, work duties, school duties to accomplish, but for 20 minutes in my day, I will focus on that creative project, that hobby that I want to do, because you strongly believe, your sacral chakra is telling you that creative project that you've been thinking of starting or focusing more of your energy on, it's the key, it's the gateway to your prosperity, because the Ace of Pentacles is a gateway, and then the 10 of Pentacles is when you finally gotten the prosperity, but the Ace of Pentacles is the key to that prosperity. Okay, and this card is telling you that, yeah, It's the key to your independence. Cats are very independent, okay? So if you want independence, you need to focus on your creative project now, your hobby, yeah? Find a hobby that you're very passionate about, and I'm sensing some of you already know what that is, but you're sort of being held back by your work and life duties, and you sort of feel guilty. You feel guilty that if I focus on my passion and not put so much energy on my human duties, people will think I'm lazy, your family will think you're lazy, your friends will think you're lazy, because that's the ingrained belief in you, in your root chakra. But your sacral chakra is saying, no, don't take life so seriously, okay? Stop juggling so many things, okay? Once in a while, take a break and just focus on one thing, and that one thing you need to focus on is your passion, okay? Even if it's for 20 minutes, guys. Right, so then now let's look at the solar plexus chakra. So for the solar plexus chakra, what is something that is causing you to be anxious or stressed? What is causing you to be anxious or stressed? Because the solar plexus chakra is the chakra of confidence, self-esteem, you know, like whenever you're feeling good and confident and sexy and stuff like that, that's your solar plexus being very energized, and it's spinning in the right way. It's not blocked. So what is causing you to be anxious? But then when you're anxious, like your gut, yeah, your gut feeling, when you're anxious, that means your solar plexus chakra is not working in the right harmony. Okay, so the Empress just jumped up. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's get a clarifier for that. These cards are so tiny, so it's so hard to shuffle them. Anyway. Okay. Oh gosh, those are too many. Those are too many cards. Just want one. Let's pick that one. Oh my god, the Hierophant again, but now in a different position. This is the Hierophant. So, what is causing you feelings of anxiety and stress right now for your solar plexus chakra? Okay, this is very clear, and it goes back to that full moon energy reading that I did, the last reading, which I said I'll link it up here. So in that reading, the feminine is in this phase of her life where she's releasing limiting beliefs about, where she's doubting herself. So, and I said the full moon, as much as the full moon has already passed, that full moon in Aries, which was called the Hunter's Moon, as much as it's passed, those energies linger on for about 2 weeks, okay? So it means right now, since that time until now, the feminine is still learning is still completing that phase. That phase will complete where she's having self-doubt in herself. And for the next 2 weeks, she's still learning how to release that limiting belief of self-doubt. And so that's what's causing her some stress and anxiety, because the feminine is still trying to figure out, how come right now I still have self-doubt in myself, especially when it comes to her spiritual path, her spiritual purpose. The feminine is having doubts. She's wondering, is this really my path? Am I really meant to do this? Is this really real, or am I just seeing my own things? Okay, because the Hierophant is a spiritual lesson. So, and the Empress is the ultimate divine feminine energy, okay, in the tarot. So here the message is very clear that the divine feminine energy within you is still having doubts about her spiritual purpose, her spiritual path. She's still thinking, she still keeps asking herself, am I on the right track? Am I doing the right thing? She's doubting herself, and things are not going the way she had planned. Like I said, she expected that with that full moon, that lesson, that feeling of self-doubt would go away. But those feelings are still there, because feelings normally come up to the surface slowly, okay? They don't just, okay, once in a while they come, you can completely get rid of a feeling. But because this is something that has been in the feminine for such a long time, it just can't disappear like that, okay? It takes time. It rises to the surface slowly, you know, like the way you feel water in your cup and then it rises slowly until it overflows. That's how emotions are normally released from your body. They slowly rise up, okay? It just doesn't pour out all at once. So she's a little bit stressed because she's wondering, I thought that this feeling of doubting myself would have gone away by now, because the last reading Roxy said was the divine feminine energy is done with self-doubt. So she's a little bit stressed and wondering, am I on the right path? Have I properly integrated that lesson? How come I'm still feeling doubtful about myself? Why am I still doubting my spiritual path? But your solar plexus chakra is saying there's nothing to worry about, because this came up in the upright position. Both of them came in the upright position, meaning your solar plexus chakra is saying find the feminine energy within you is on the right track, okay? It's just that it takes a little bit more time for the feelings to come to the surface, all of them, and leave your body, okay? So just be gentle with yourself, because the Empress is a very nurturing and gentle and compassionate card in the tarot. So be gentle with yourself, okay? And your solar plexus chakra is saying just do a little bit more meditation, especially to do with your solar plexus chakra. So even if it just means listening to 15-minute Reiki healing sessions where you're cleansing your solar plexus chakra, do that, okay? Because it will help you release that self-doubt even faster. Okay, guys, so that's what's causing anxiety in your solar plexus chakra. You feel like, and this is mainly in your feminine energy, the yin energy within you is doubting whether you're on the right track. Why am I not integrating this lesson of self-doubt? Why am I still doubting myself? But your solar plexus chakra is telling you you're on the right track, kiddo. It's just that it takes a little bit more time for those feelings to completely be removed from you, okay? It's like they're pumping it out. Your guides are slowly pumping out that emotion, okay? Because it's been with you for such a long time that it can't just be released immediately. Take it like when someone has an addiction to something. Let's say those people who have addictions to heroin. You can't just cure the addiction immediately, okay? It takes time. Yeah, there's steps, and that's what's happening with you. That self-doubt was sort of like an addiction for you. Doubting yourself, doubting your abilities was sort of like an addiction, and it's a process for you to release that emotion. It's a process, okay? But you're on the right track, and your guides are working really hard to release that emotion within you, that limiting belief. And the way you can help yourself release this limiting belief of self-doubt is by doing more meditation, okay? Go out into the nature and just meditate more. Work on your solar plexus chakra. Let the sun illuminate your body. And I think that's also another message that came through in one of my divine feminine readings, that you need to go and walk out in the sun more, because your solar plexus chakra needs the sun, okay? The sun helps it re-energize. Cool. Right, so let's move on to the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is the center of all the chakras, okay? The three bottom chakras are the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra, okay? And then the heart is the connector between the bottom chakras and the upper chakras. So the upper chakras are the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra, okay? But your heart is the connecting portal, and that's why in spirituality you're normally told follow your heart, because your heart knows what your upper chakras and it's the link between your upper chakras and your lower chakras, okay? And your lower chakras are the connecting point to your body, okay? And then the upper chakras are your connecting point to the spirit, okay? And you must balance spirituality and practicality. Practicality being the lower chakras help you with practicality, living on earth, because you're a spirit experiencing a human life, okay? So you are spirit and human. The lower chakras are your human self. the ones that mostly support your human goals, okay? And then your upper chakras mostly support your spiritual goals, okay? But what connects you, what connects heaven and earth, because heaven is the upper chakras, earth is the bottom chakras, so what connects heaven and earth is the heart chakra, okay? That's the bridge. That's why you're told live by your heart, okay? Because your heart has a far more computing power than the mind, okay? Your heart knows what your mind does not know, or rather it can compute faster, contrary to popular belief, okay? So let's see what your heart chakra has to say about this situation. How can I be more compassionate? How can you be more compassionate with yourself? And this just jumped up. Guess what, guys? 6 of Wands in reverse. How can you be compassionate with yourself? 6 of Wands in reverse. So the 6 of Wands upright means being recognized, the world, outer world recognizing you, like recognition, yeah? But then when it's reversed here, I'm sensing how can you be more compassionate with yourself is stop trying to seek external validation. The issue is most of the time you feel this, you start doubting yourself, like that, what that solar plexus chakra said. You start doubting your abilities to gain prosperity, to focus on your passion, to stop overworking, because you have this need to please other people, and you want external validation from other people. You're a people pleaser, and not in a bad way. You just do it because you want people to be happy, right? So the way you can be more compassionate with yourself is surrender your habit of people pleasing and just focus on yourself. Sometimes just be mean, like, okay, not be mean, be selfish. Nurture yourself first. Stop worrying so much about what other people think about what you're doing, how you're doing it, and when you will do it, okay? The reason some of you overwork is because you want to please other people. You want to make sure you're on the good books with other people. The reason you guys are not working on your passion is because with this sacral chakra is because you're doubting yourself. You're doubting your abilities. You don't think you're good enough, and that's because maybe the external world, you're comparing yourself to other people. You're seeing other people have done so much, okay, or rather you think other people are doing so much better when it comes to that passion, that you think, I can do it as good as them. They're too good, and I don't think I have the gift to do it like they do. But that's a problem because you're comparing yourself to other people, okay? That's what the heart chakra is saying. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop seeking validation, external validation. Okay, stop seeking external validation. Surrender your people-pleasing habit. Those are the 3 things. That's the way you can show more compassion to yourself. And when you start to do that, you'll start to realize everything that you've wanted to manifest will come to you more effortlessly. You don't need to work so hard to achieve prosperity in your life, because you'll be following your heart, you'll be following your passion, okay? And like I said, the heart has a far more powerful computing power than the mind. So when you're operating from your heart, yes, the mind can give you answers, yeah? And the mind can take you very far, yeah? It can give you money, it can give you stability, but you know what? Your heart, like I said, is the bridge between heaven and earth. Manifestations come from heaven, right? And then your human body, the earth is where all those manifestations now show up. So if you want to connect heaven and earth, if you want to bring your manifestations into the earthly realm, the heart is more powerful. It's the only portal. The mind is not the portal to between the heaven and the earth. It's the heart that is the portal. So use your heart, follow your heart, and that bridge between your manifestations and your physical body will happen way, way easier, way more effortlessly, okay? That's the message. Let's get a clarifier. Guys, if I feel like my energy is a bit low, I don't know. I guess and I think it's more of the feminine energy. I'm picking up the feminine energy is feeling a little bit low. I'm not feeling the masculine. It's the feminine energy within us that is feeling a little bit down. So, and that's coming through in this reading, okay? The star, yep, healing. The star in reverse. what did I say about the heart? The heart being the connector. Oh my God, guys, you can't make this up. Look, her hands up, heaven, and then down, which is earth. Yeah, the heart, what I just said, the heart is the connector between heaven and earth. Okay, but for you guys, you've been sort of looking for, because the star is the healing card and the star is the wish come true. Okay, the star is the card of the wish come true in tarot. All your wishes come true, heaven and earth, manifestation. Okay, what is above as below, but it came in reverse. So how can you be more compassionate with yourself is, I'll repeat, stop seeking external validation from people. You seeking external validation from other people is blocking you from properly manifesting that wish come true. The star, the wish come true that you want, it's blocking your manifestation game, because you're trying to please other people instead of pleasing yourself. And what happens is, when you try to please other people and then they don't get pleased, then you feel discouraged, right? You feel like, oh my God, I've not done well enough. Yeah, because why are they not happy? It means I'm the problem. No, they're not happy because of their own issues. Okay, it's not because of you. Everyone has their own opinions and beliefs. Okay, so stop seeking external validation. Surrender your people pleasing habit, because you will never be able to please everyone. And even if you please someone today, tomorrow there's no guarantee that they'll be pleased. So it's very fickle. Trying to please other people is a fickle endeavor, because people change from day to day. The only person you can please yourself and be sure that you will be pleased is yourself. Okay, so surrender people pleasing habit. Surrender that idea of seeking external validation from other people, and then also stop comparing yourself to other people's successes. It's good to look at other people's successes and be like sort of psyched to also accomplish something about yourself. Like you can watch someone's autobiography and you feel energized. You're like, yeah, I want, like, role model. It's good, but don't compare yourself to them, because everyone's journey is very different. Okay, how they accomplished what they've accomplished is not going to be how you accomplish it. Yes, you can learn from their mistakes. You can learn a little bit here and there about how they went about accomplishing it. But ultimately, the way you will accomplish it normally is a bit different. Okay, like for example, if you listen to how, let's say, Michael Schumacher accomplished his success, and then you listen to how I'm trying to think, is it Lewis? Yeah, Lewis. I can't remember right now the first name, but how they both accomplished the success in the F1 industry is different. Yeah, so stop comparing yourself to other people's successes. The way you will succeed is different. Okay, and the journey will look so different, and just because yours is different from theirs doesn't mean you're on the wrong track. Doesn't mean that you're not going to accomplish what you want. Okay, it just means that you're going to accomplish it in a different way. Okay, so that's the heart. Surrender your people pleasing habits. Surrender this idea of comparing yourself to other people, and stop seeking external validation from other people. Don't completely stop. It's good to want someone to tell you, yeah, good job, it's good. It's good to also try and make other people happy. It's very good. And like I said, it's also good sometimes to look at other people and their successes and see where you are at on that journey, because that comparison helps. But don't make it be the main thing that determines what you do. Okay, you follow your heart. Focus on yourself. Focus on your own attractiveness, power, and confidence. Okay, you are unique. This card here, you're unique. See, he's on the horse and people are celebrating him. You are unique, and you're the bridge. You're the connector, heaven and earth. It's you. You're the one. See, this person is not with anyone else. It's just you. Okay, you're the bridge between heaven and earth. You're the bridge. You're the one who determines how your manifestations occur here on earth. Okay, no one else. So that's how you can be more compassionate with yourself. That's the message from your heart chakra. And then let's get to your throat chakra. The throat chakra is, what belief is are you holding on too tightly, too strongly? What belief are you holding on too strongly? Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Okay, let's get a clarifier for that. Oh my god, and the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's see, what do these cards mean? So they came in reverse. The Knight of King of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, sorry, is usually when it's like this. Okay, rather, the Knight of Wands represents a person who is usually very energetic, goes for what they want, like doesn't take no for an answer, you know, like is very energetic, full of energy. And because of that, sometimes it can be a little bit impatient when it comes to achieving his goals, because he has so much energy bursting within him that he can't just sit. Like he just can't sit, agitated, anxious, like wants to go, go, go. Are you seeing how fast this horse is going? Yeah. But then it came in reverse. So a belief that you're holding on to strongly here is that and then the King of Swords is a card of, the King of Swords is someone who is very sure of himself, okay? Very sure of himself, knows where he's going, follows the rules, goes by the books, has facts and figures, you know, like, but then it came in reverse. So a belief that you're holding on too strongly is that interesting. Guys, my guides, Archangel Metatron, talk to me. What belief is this? Okay, so this is the message that has just come through. A belief that you have, and I think the reason it took me so long for me to sort of get to know what my guides or your guides were saying is, you have your throat chakra saying you have this notion where when things don't seem to go your way, when the truth that you know, yeah, when the truth that you know doesn't occur the way it needs to occur, you normally pull back your energy. Like, you believe that since what I thought did not come to be, or did not happen the way it should have, then there's no point of me going out there and, okay, let me let me use this as an example for people who are tarot readers. If you're a clairvoyant and then you make a certain prediction about something, yeah, you make a prediction and you say this and this will happen in the future and this is how it's going to occur, or yeah, so this is how it's going to occur. But then when that time comes and that thing doesn't what you predicted doesn't come to be, what happens is you normally pull your energy back, because you're like, oh my god, it means I was wrong, and since I was wrong, then I'm not going I'm going to hold myself back and not even now bother doing readings again. I hope that makes sense. So in a layman's term, what that means is, whenever things don't seem to go the way you had thought they would go, you normally start thinking that then there's no point of me doing this, you know, I'm useless, I can't do anything, I don't want to lie to people, so I'm not going to do anything about it. I hope that makes sense, guys. let's see, how can I put it again? How else can I put it? Okay, so you have a gift. You have a very brilliant gift, whatever it is. Like, let's say you're a painter and you paint really nice things, and then one day someone comes and tells you, but this painting is not that good, you know, like you okay, that's not a good example. Guys, that is not a good example. I'll stick to that other example that I had. Whenever things don't seem to go the way you had thought they would go, and you were very sure they would go like that, you normally start thinking that you're a liar, like you made up your own things. You start thinking that you're delusional. Exactly. Okay. That's the message I'm getting. So I've finally gotten around to getting what's coming through here with your throat chakra. And I'm guessing for some of you, your throat chakra is blocked. That's the message that's coming through because of how hard I've tried to convey the message that's coming through these cards. Your throat chakra is blocked, so work on your throat chakra. Okay, guys? So whenever things don't seem to go your way, you start thinking, you have this belief that you're the one who's delusional. But that's not true. Your throat chakra is saying that's not true. Just because things didn't seem to go the way you had thought they would go, it doesn't mean you're delusional. You're not delusional. Sometimes plans freaking change because you're not the only player in this game. Like when you're predicting something, there's that other person's free will involved, right? So I can tell you tomorrow you will wear a red dress, okay? And that's what I've seen in my visions, and I have seen that in my visions. But then tomorrow you wake up and someone maybe texted you and said, hey, you look really nice in a green dress. You know that? Guess what? You will wear green, right? But it's not because my prediction was wrong. It's because there was another fact. The other players in the game. You have free will. So you ended up wearing a green dress because someone else influenced you to wear a green dress, okay? So the belief you guys have is that whenever things don't seem to go the way you had thought they would go, you start thinking that you're delusional. And because you think you're delusional, you pull back your energy from people. Like I said, the Knight of Wands is an energy card, very energetic. So you pull back your gifts. You stop helping people. You sort of retreat into your own cave. Yeah? You go into hermit mode because you think, oh my God, I'm just being delusional. Everything I've just been saying is a lie and I don't want to lie to people. So you go into your hermit cave. Yeah, and that's where the self-doubt, I guess, was coming through in the feminine's reading, and the low self-esteem. Please make sure you go and watch that full moon reading, because it's very clear that the feminine and the masculine energies within you are still struggling with that low self-esteem and self-doubt issue, and it's coming through here in the throat chakra. The low self-esteem is you start thinking that you're delusional. No, the low self-esteem is you retreat your power and you stop helping people because you think, I'm useless, I can't help anyone. And then the self-doubt comes in the sense that you start thinking that just because things didn't go the way you had said it would go, then you're delusional. You start doubting your abilities, okay? That's the message from your throat chakra. And for some of you, your throat chakra is very blocked because I had a really hard time expressing this message that was coming through. Okay, so that's the belief you're holding on to, that sometimes you feel like you just because things don't seem to go your way, you start thinking you're delusional and you start thinking you're useless, and so you retreat and stop giving people your energy. And sometimes this is something also that happens with me, because I've noticed that sometimes, like, I get a download like about someone or like a friend or about a family member, and then I'm thinking, okay, so this is the thing. Do I tell them? Because if I tell them and then it doesn't happen, then it'll mean that I'm lying to myself. So usually I just decide I'm not gonna do anything, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna chill and not do anything. But you know what, your throat chakra is saying that's a limiting belief. That's sort of it's holding you back from achieving prosperity. Okay, yeah, holding you back from achieving prosperity. You're not delusional. It's just that some things, the other things that play out. There are other factors. You're not the only factor that influences someone's will, okay? There's free will, there's other people involved in the whole game, okay? So you're not delusional. Stop pulling yourself back. And the message from your throat chakra is, whenever you feel like pulling back your energy, that's the time when you need to go out there and be even more open, okay? Open up your heart. Keep opening up your heart even when your dependency is rejected, even when the world doesn't seem to reflect back what you want it to reflect. Keep your heart open. Don't close off. You become you sort of retreat in your shell, in your cave, whenever things don't seem to go your way. But your throat chakra is saying, whenever things don't seem to go your way, that's when you should become even more vocal, okay? Be vocal. And please use this message, take this message with some logical sense, yeah? Don't go stirring up drama, okay? Don't start unnecessary arguments, okay? What I'm saying here is, stop doubting yourself, okay? Stop doubting your truth. You're not delusional. That's what your throat chakra is saying. You're not delusional. When things don't seem to go your way, it's not because you're delusional. It's just because there are other things in store. The plans change. Simple as that. Okay? Cool. So now let's move on to... That throat chakra was interesting. Gosh. Okay. So now let's move on to the third eye chakra. How can you connect with your life's purpose better? Which is coming. It's good that it's coming next, because as I've said, I think I'm most of you... Okay, no, let me not talk about that, because I don't know what I'm about to say. Let's just move on. Okay, so third eye chakra, how can you connect with your life's purpose? Those are too many cards. I thought this reading would be short, but then it ended up being long. Okay. See what I just said? The Five of Cups in reverse. How can you connect with your life's purpose? Stop focusing on those things that don't seem to go your way. Like I just said here with the throat chakra, sometimes you hold on so tightly to those things that haven't gone well in your life that it blocks you. You retreat, right? You stop sharing your gifts with the world because you think, oh my God, I made a mistake, these 3 cups have fallen. But then you don't see that there's these 2 cups behind you that are still standing upright. Just because things didn't seem to go away, maybe the wind blew these cups down, yeah? It wasn't you, it was the wind, the external factors that are beyond your control. Sometimes things happen differently from what you expect because they're just other factors in at play, okay? That's the message. And so how you can connect to your life's purpose is, don't let the things that don't go away to hold you back. Don't let your past mistakes hold you back. And it might be a mistake, yeah? But don't let it hold you back, okay? You're the warrior. 7 of Pentacles. Exactly. Oh my God. These cards are going to fall. Yeah. And another card has just fallen down. I'm not going to pick it up though. So, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so 7 of Pentacles usually is a card of you've planted your seeds, you've done all your work, like you see she's now checking whether her fruits are growing, yeah? So the message here is, how can you connect more with your life's purpose, is stop focusing on the fruits that didn't grow, okay? Stop focusing on those predictions that didn't work out. Stop focusing on those projects that didn't work out, okay? Stop focusing on the failures that you've had, because of course there's some fruits that are going to grow and there's some fruits that are not going to grow, right? Because it's in reverse. And with this in reverse, so you need to let go of your failures. Some of you hold on to your failures so tightly, yeah? Like, instead of focusing on the blessings, instead of focusing on the good things in your life, you hold on to the things that didn't go well. You become so attached to the things that didn't go well that you forget, oh my goodness, this went well, this went well, this went well. Only one thing didn't go well. but you guys become so attached to that point that didn't go well or didn't go your way that you forget to count your blessings. Okay, just count your blessings. That's the message from your third eye chakra. Focus on the positive things in your life. Not to say that you should always ignore the negative things, no, because there's always lessons to be learned. Once you learn the lesson, then let go of that lesson. Okay, this is what that says. Once you've learned why the hell did these cups go, let it go, and then now focus on the two behind you. Even if they're just two, just focus on the blessings. Okay, focus on what you have. And the message coming through here is, some of you need to start a gratitude journal. So every day before you sleep, write down one thing that you're grateful for. Okay, having a thank you journal will help you get into this habit of focusing on the good and not dwelling so much on the things that don't seem to go your way. Okay, so have a gratitude journal where you just write things that you're grateful for. That's how you will connect with your life's purpose more, your soul's purpose. Okay, just be thankful. As you become more thankful, the universe will bring in more blessings into your life. Okay, so be more thankful for the things that are going your way. Stop focusing so much on the things that don't go your way. Okay, shit happens, and sometimes shit happens and it's not your fault. It's just because there are other factors at play. Okay, cool. Then finally, let's get to the crown chakra. How can you deepen your connection to the divine? How can you deepen your connection to the divine? Okay, judgment in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Okay, let's see. Let's get a clarifier for that. King of Wands in reverse. Did the judgment come in reverse? Guys, I don't know. Oh my god. I think, yes, the judgment came in reverse. Guys, whenever I'm channeling, like my conscious mind just goes. Like I don't remember things until sometimes when I watch my videos, I'm like, that's what I said? Like I have no idea. Like my conscious mind just goes. Okay, so let me put away my tab now. Done with that. As I channel this, how can you deepen your connection to the spirit, okay. A very, very clear message. Okay, so in this card, what do you see? What's happening? This guy is sort of charting a plan, right? Like saying, okay, so this is where I'm gonna go. Like this is the globe, and he's looking at, okay, so where am I going next? What am I doing next? Like the King of Wands is someone who's very, see, you're moving from this Knight of Wands here, unplanned energy, like all over the place, yeah, because the Knight of Wands is usually all over the place. His energy, he hasn't learned how to hone his energy and direct it in a certain path. But then the King of Wands is now more mature. He knows how to direct his energy. He knows where to focus his energy on. He knows what to leave. He knows how to focus. Which project should I focus on? He doesn't juggle too many things, doesn't do too many things at once, because he knows that I need to focus on one thing, finish that thing, and then move on to the next. That's a more efficient way of handling my energy. But then it came in reverse, meaning some of you sometimes become too control freaks. See the way when I said that things don't seem to go your way? When things don't seem to go your way, you become so attached to the failures. The reason you become so attached to those failures is because you're a control freak. You want guys, when I said that, my stomach just rumbled. Interesting. So you control freaks. You try and control how the universe should do something for you. You know, you control freaks, because the Judgment card is a card of karma. Yeah, like justice. It's saying like these guys are waiting for rebirth, like waiting for this good news from above, you know, so that they can awaken from their coffins. Rebirth, it's a card of rebirth, but it came in reverse. So what happens here is sometimes you guys block your own ascension, you block your connection to the universe. I think this is sort of like spirit, yeah, very literal. This is spirit connecting with the people, but then when it's upside down, it means you become disconnected from spirit because you become too controlling. You want to control how everything in your life will go, and that stems from your root chakra, the childhood the inner child wound that you have, where you think you have to work hard to get everything, and because you have to work hard to get everything, you become so controlling. Because you have such a rigid mindset that you don't allow the universe to help you. You don't allow luck to come in. Okay, like I said, let luck come in. Hard work and luck, you need to balance those two, spirituality and practicality. Some of you are usually too practical, and you forget that sometimes blessings come out from nowhere. Luck comes from nowhere, and that luck is spirit blessing you. Okay, so the way you can connect more with the universe is surrender control. Stop being so controlling. Okay, just let go, be more playful. Okay, stop taking life so seriously, guys. You take life so seriously. If things don't seem to go your way, you know what, sometimes just say, to hell with it, this didn't work out, I'm not gonna stress myself about it, I'm gonna move on to the next thing, I'm gonna focus on the things that are going well, and then see from there. Okay, so surrender control. That's how you can be more connected to the universe, because the universe needs you to work in harmony with it. 50-50. Okay, stop giving and not getting and not receiving. You need to work with the law of receive and give, the yin and yang. Like I said, most of you guys are usually so much in your yang energy that you forget to nurture your yin energy, your feminine energy, the heart chakra. Okay, you need to connect more with your yin energy. And one simple way to connect with the yin energy is to allow yourself to receive. Okay, allow yourself to receive, and ask yourself, how do you receive compliments? When someone tells you, you look so good today, do you feel shy? Do you feel embarrassed? Those are signs that you don't know how to receive. Because a healthy yin energy, when someone tells you you look so good, you'll be like, oh wow, thank you, you know. But some of us sort of reject compliments, and that whole idea of rejecting compliment is, it's a sign that your yin energy is not balanced, because yin energy receives whatever kind of thing it's given, it receives it and you don't feel ashamed, you don't feel embarrassed, and you don't feel shy. Okay, so those small things, just look at how you receive compliments. The next time someone tells you, hey, you look so good, just say, woo, thank you, you know. And don't feel shy about it, right? So that's how you can become more connected to the universe. Be more in your yin energy. Stop being so controlling. Play a little bit. Okay, stop overworking yourself. So then now let's finish this reading. Oh my god, over 1 hour, but it's okay. So let's finish this reading with guidance from your yang energy. Guidance from your yang energy. What message does your yang energy have for you in regards to the chakras? Okay, that one really wants to come up. Observer. See what I said, guys? You need to just take a step back. Take a step back, okay? Sleep. Stop overworking yourself. Now is the time to just chill and let the universe bring what you've asked it to bring. Because when you're always in the go mode, at what point will you allow the universe to come and knock on your door and tell you, hey, here are the gifts you want, here's the prosperity you've been working so hard to accomplish? If you're not at home to receive, then how will you get that prosperity from the universe? So you're being told here by your yang energy, just chill, take a step back, be the observer. Okay, now is not a time to take action. You just need to chill, stop overworking yourself. The universe has great blessings. You've been working really hard to achieve prosperity in your life, and the universe wants to give you that prosperity but it can't give you because you're not in this observer mode. You're in the go, go, go mode. So you're missing out a lot of signs from the universe. This is observer. See, with a telescope. There's so many signs the universe is giving you about your prosperity, but you're missing them because you're not in, you're too busy. You're too busy, okay? So just chill and listen. And the way you can chill and listen is by meditating, okay? When you meditate, you'll be able to see those signs the universe is giving you about your prosperity, okay? Or the way forward, or how to gain money more effortlessly, so that you don't have to overwork yourself, okay? That's the message from your yang energy. Then the message from your yin energy. See, guys, oh my god, you can't freaking make this up. Address your addictions. You're addicted to working. You're addicted to working. That can't be any clearer, guys. Address your addiction. This is self-explanatory, okay? Stop overworking. Simple, plain and simple, from your yin energy. Just observe. Be in the observer mode. Stop overworking yourself. The universe wants to give you the blessings. The universe wants to honor your hard work by giving you blessings, but you're working so much that you're missing out the clues of how you can get those blessings, because the universe doesn't just give you, it tells you go here and you'll get this, go here and you'll get this, but you're missing out on those directions to your treasure because you're in your work mode. You're overworking yourself. So time to address your addictions, guys, okay? And the addiction here is you're overworking. So just chill, take a break. Today, do nothing, play, watch TV, do something fun, okay? Okay, stop juggling. Focus on one thing and just do that one thing just today. Okay? And you'll start to see signs from the universe about how to accomplish your goals. Right, so let's finish this reading by checking which chakra is blocked. Which chakra of all that we've talked about, which one is the most blocked, and which one do you need to most work on? Oh my god, this is the heart chakra. Your heart chakra is blocked. Wisdom. See what I just said? The universe is trying so hard to give you clues and signs as to how you can achieve wisdom, yeah? Gain knowledge, how you can achieve what you want in this life more effortlessly without working so hard, without burning yourself out, yeah? The universe is trying to give you clues because this is a bird. Clues, hints, but you can't receive them because your heart chakra is blocked. And remember what I said, guys, about the heart being the portal. Remember with this card what I said? The heart is your bridge between heaven and earth. The heart is your bridge between your manifestations. Your manifestations come from the upper chakras into the lower chakras, from heaven to earth through the heart chakra, okay? But right now that heart chakra is blocked, and so your manifestations don't seem to come as easily as they should because that bridge, there's no bridge. So it's like you're using a helicopter. You're taking a way longer route to your manifestation. Like if this is the bridge from here to here, yeah? But then now you're taking this long route to get to your manifestations, okay? So work on your heart chakra, guys. Listen to some heart meditation, chakras and Reiki healing sessions so that the bridge between heaven and earth, the bridge between your manifestations can open up, and you will start to see abundance in your life. Abundance that will come so easily to you that you'll be like, oh my god, it was this easy to gain prosperity and this fun. Because when you're doing something fun, then it stops being hard, right? Because it's fun, yeah? So open up your heart chakra. That's the chakra that's blocked. Once you open that up, then you'll start to see signs from the universe about how you can manifest your goals in a more effortless way, because the bridge to your wish come true is open with the heart chakra. Okay, guys, so with that said, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this reading. I hope some messages made sense, And if some things don't make sense, come to this reading at a later date. You'll find that more messages will start to click. As I said, the heart has a far more computing power than the mind, and it takes a while for the mind to understand what the heart already knows. Okay, so come back to this reading at a later date and you'll get more insight. Other than that, see you in my next reading. Thank you for watching. Bye.